So today is really exciting because it's the launch of the caring experience that we've worked so long to prepare for. We've had over 100 people call in from all across Ontario to hear about how they can get involved with the caring experience, which is one of the main goals of the town hall. But at the same time, we also brought in 2 caregivers to share their stories. And they were very emotional stories, and it was, I think, probably very helpful for a lot of caregivers to hear what other people experience, to know that they're not alone.
We realized that we had to walk our talk, and that if we were going to be focused on family caregivers, we needed to hear from family caregivers. So we've designed a series of different opportunities for people who are interested, and the Caregiver Coalition is helping us recruit now. And there are many different ways that people can work with us. Do you want to describe some?
Yeah, so there's 3 main ways. There's mini surveys that caregivers can participate in that are going to be sent out by the internet, by email, but people can also write in their answers. And there's also going to be caregiver workshops. Those will be in-depth workshops that we're going to hold in 9 different places across the province so that we can really get a sense of the caregiving experience in Ontario. And the caregivers will be asked to talk about their experiences and ideas there. And then the third way to do it is through journey mapping. And so that will be something where caregivers will record their real-time experiences as caregivers and how their everyday life is as a caregiver. So they're all different ways to get input and information from caregivers and learn about their experiences.
And all of this information is on our website at www.thecaringexperience.ca. The reason that we are undertaking this listening exercise is that the Foundation works very directly with healthcare providers and frontline staff. And so we want to be able to go to them with real-life examples of things that the health system does or does not do that makes it very difficult for family caregivers to be a caregiver. So we want to entice them into working with us, and we'll do that by using the stories that we hear through this engagement exercise.
And just some really basic stuff, like most caregivers or many caregivers aren't even asked by health providers, how are you doing? So these are simple things that we're talking about. We're not necessarily talking about complexity. Things like empathy. We already heard out of today's town hall how important empathy is. So I believe that we're going to have a really constructive engagement and get a lot of great information to help us improve the system.